Wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up.
Good morning, Barbados, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, 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 morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, morning, Barbados, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, morning, Barbados, good morning.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Morning to you.
Good morning and good morning to you everyone. Welcome and have a terrific Thursday today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day on which you can all wake up to say thank you, Lord, for another Thursday morning. So let's be thankful this morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Pearson Bowen, welcoming all of you to today, Thursday, the 6th of August, 2026. And it's good having you company. Thank you so very much for choosing to turn your mornings on with us. And if you're joining us on our streams on Facebook, YouTube, or our website, cbc.bb, a very special good morning to you as well. Wherever you are across this globe, we're grateful for having you company as well. Share the show. Don't keep this to yourself. Share it and have others come by to be a part of our community. You know how warm and engaging we truly are. And so I want you to do the same for others as well. If you know of something to be told by us, if you know of a certain someone whose story has to be told again by us, talk to us about it. Tell us by sending us an email. You become our partner. We appreciate you partnering with us. So send us an email. The email address is right there on your screen. It's morninbarbados@cbc.bb. morninbarbados@cbc.bb. We will follow up from there. I know a number of you tend to want to reach out by telephone. Your safest, surest way to reach to us is by email. Because we're all so busy. We have other things that we do during the day. And sometimes the phone we don't quite get to the phone. So your surest way for us to see it is to send an email, morninbarbados@cbc.bb. I can't impress upon you enough the need for you to do so. morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Our producer will follow up with you indeed. And we thank you because a number of you already do and we appreciate you doing so. It's Thursday. And you know, in Barbados, things change, things stop, things happen for Q in the community. So Q in the community today is going to the Police Sports Club at Weymouth. That's where we'll have today's Q in the community, Police Sports Club at Weymouth. It's going to be a day of fun and fellowship and festivity and food and dancing and karaoke, dominoes, everything that makes Q absolutely special. You will enjoy today at the Police Sports Club at Weymouth. So do show up for Q in the community today. We will start at 11. The broadcast will be heard on Q 100.7 FM from 12 noon. And so we look forward to having you there, seeing you there in your numbers as always. Dress up, come prepared to dance, socialize, meet new friends as well. Q in the community today at the Police Sports Club at Weymouth. That's near to the, you know where, the Globe Cinema. You got it now? Yes, it's actually where we're going today for Q in the community. Also this evening, as part of the warming up for the Barbados Trident team, Barbados Tridents, they're having a wonderful memorial match. Look at your screen. It's a fundraiser for the Cricket Legends Museum. The Garfield Sobers Memorial Match is on this evening. It's free to the public. Begins at 7 at Kensington Oval. The Barbados Tridents men versus the Barbados Invitational 11. And so that's going to be quite a match. It starts at 7 and the doors will open at Kensington Oval for 6 o'clock. So you can come in and file in and take your seat. I encourage all of you, as many of you as possible, if not each of you, to be there to be a part of this fundraising memorial match to Sir Garfield Sobers, our national hero. It begins at 7 at Kensington Oval, featuring the Barbados Tridents men's and the Barbados Invitational 11. Who will win? Who will win? That's match number 1 today. Tomorrow, Friday, there's another match there at 7 o'clock at Kensington Oval as well. Another one of those invitationals, and we want you to come out and really, really be a part of it. Raise the noise, raise the energy behind the Barbados Tridents, because our team is going in the CPL for a win and for glory for us. Indeed. And so tomorrow's match, if you have purchased already a season ticket, if you already have a season ticket, bring that season ticket with you tomorrow, Friday, to Kensington Oval. Indicate to the folks there and you get the first opportunity to purchase one of the Trident's shirts. They are heavily in demand. They're beautifully branded and look really, really nice. So you'll get, as a holder of a season ticket, the first purchase of one of the branded CPL Barbados Trident shirts. Then on Saturday, there's going to be a parade around, and that parade ends at Kensington Oval. Pelican. It ends at Pelican. And you can also continue going to Kensington Oval to purchase your shirts, as you purchase your tickets as well for all of the games to be hosted for the CPL at Kensington Oval. That's tomorrow. Today, however, remember this evening at 7 o'clock, you're going for that game, Barbados Trident's men versus the Barbados 11, Invitational 11, and to your tickets to be among the game, to be a part of the crowd, to really bring and raise energy. Bring your noisemakers, we're told by the logistics manager, bring your noisemakers and really lift the roof at Kensington Oval as we get ready for really what is the biggest party in cricket, indeed, the CPL games that are upcoming. So I encourage you to be a part of the support for the Barbados Tridents. It begins today. And so in all of this happening today as well, we want to take a look at what's happening in St. Andrew. The St. Andrew Parish Independence Committee, they're having a whole month of activities at St. Andrew's Month. And you know, you're asking, I can hear you already, when is crabbing? They will tell us when they join us as they share with us what we can expect in St. Andrew this month of August. Also today, we want to share with you a little bit of a speech delivered by the President of Ghana. He's in Jamaica, and he came at the invitation of the government of Jamaica. But while there, he shared with us a little bit more about our history and the reason why reparations are so important. The Goodwill Triangular Domino Tournament is being hosted in Barbados, and so the BUT Cavaliers Travelers Domino team, they'll join us as they share with us what to expect when that tournament is hosted here in Barbados. Our summer intern, Omari Watson, has created and developed a documentary looking at young entrepreneurs and the challenges they've faced. It's world premiere. You'll get to see today, right here on Mornin Barbados this morning. And so I can't wait to see it myself. We will also be today meeting more of our swimmers who are heading out to Trinidad and Tobago for the 30th Annual Goodwill Swimming Championships. They'll come tell their story. And we'll also be reminding you in that exchange about tomorrow's activity as well at the Aquatic Center, movie night. And I really want you to really come out and purchase your tickets and come watch the movie Under the Stars at the Aquatic Center. But more details in just a little while. Also today we'll share the perspective of the development of Barbados over time, 1937 to 1966 to 2021, milestones in Barbados as seen through the eyes of a young man. And so he'll share with us, as he shared then at the Day of National Significance at Golden Square Freedom Park. And IWeb. Yeah, you'll see IWeb's major performance as he performed at last Friday's Pick of the Crop final. So there's a lot to stick around for, and so I encourage you to come right back. Don't go anywhere, as a matter of fact, because we're taking a break and we'll get started in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good, your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world, your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
Books open your heart, your mind, and
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We're 10 minutes after 6 o'clock now, and we're still very much in the season of emancipation. The season of emancipation for Barbados ends on the 27th of August, which is Jackie Opel Day. But within all of the season, there are so many other ways in which we can again reconnect with who we are and understanding our heritage, and therefore in understanding our heritage, understanding our future and what we can do to help and make a better future. Remember, there's an exhibition on at the Queen's Park Gallery that says Rewind. For just a moment, a number of installations are in there, and I encourage you, it's absolutely free until its closure, to go into the gallery at Queen's Park to watch and see, to engage with, to understand the stories and the messages being told through those exhibitions as well. It's called Rewind, and it's absolutely free Monday through Saturday from 10 in the morning till 6 in the evening. They're closed on Sundays, and so I hope that you take the time to not just walk through Queen's Park, but stop for just a moment in the gallery and view the exhibition. A part of this season of emancipation was a visit to Jamaica on the 3rd of August by the President of Ghana. His name is President John Dramani Mahama. And while there, he met with Sir Hilary Beckles, who leads our reparations committee. And so they took time to meet with some other people in a room to share the message of reparations. It's a very timely message indeed. And I want you to hear a little bit of what the President Mahama had to say.
You told this little story about the Akans on this side of the pond. And I can assure you they are the same people, no difference, on the other side. They hate to be dominated, very rebellious. And I studied history for my first degree. And if you study the history of the Ashanti, their first war with the British was in sometime in the early 1820s, 1829, I guess, and it was called the Battle of Nsamanko. At the time, Cape Coast and Elmina had become the main trading points in the trade with Europe, and so the ships used to come and buy items from Africa, for transport to Europe. And Ashanti controlled quite a good amount of commodities that were traded, especially gold. And so for many years, the Ashantis wanted to control the outlets that allowed them to control the trade with the Europeans. And so somewhere in the early 20s, the British had bought over the Elmina fort. And the Ashantis, as usual, attacked the Elmina fort. And they had the first battle with the British. It was called the Battle of Nsamanko. And the British governor was killed. He actually was decapitated, and his sword and skull were taken by the Ashanti. And so later the British went and reorganized, and they had several battles with the Ashanti in the 1800s, because at the time the British were struggling to begin the establishment of their colony. They called it a protectorate. And so they had what they called the Sagranti Wars with Ashanti. Sagranti is Sir Garnet Wolseley, who was the governor of the British. And so they had the Sagranti Wars, and it was about 3 or 4 battles. But in one of them, they managed to enter Kumasi and set Kumasi on fire, and then they exiled the king of Ashanti, Sir Prempe, to Seychelles, together with Yasantua, the queen mother who led one of the wars. And so I'm just telling you that it's very typical. And so don't be surprised at the history of the rebellions that took place here by the Ashantis. And you can tell from the anthropology, the similarity in terms of lineage, in terms of DNA, in terms of names, in terms of food. I mean, everything just shows the connection between Ghana and Jamaica. And so we're very happy to be here with you, and I thank Prime Minister Andrew Holness for the kind invitation to be with you. Additionally, I just want to add that it's not a privilege to request to be able to come back home to the motherland. It's a right. You spoke about the door of 10, and we're there recently when we went for the enactment of how the slaves were taken away. And the boats were there, they were loaded onto the boats. And it was a cross-section of the slaves, middle-aged, young men, young women, and even babies. There's a picture of me holding a slave baby, who was also going to be taken away. And like you said, they loaded them on these ships, and they packed them like sardines on their side, not on their backs, on their sides, so that they could take more in that space. And the men were shackled in the ship, and you had to lie there. I mean, you did your nature's call there. People vomited. It was, if you read some of the accounts of people who went down into the hold, they came back with such nausea. Because of the stench in transit, and there are many who were thrown overboard in the middle passage. That is all history now. But then the other thing is that the women were not shackled. And why were they not shackled? Because the slave captains and others wanted to take advantage of them in the night. And so they selected the best and left them unshackled, so that in the night you come and catch one of them and take them to the captain's cabin. These atrocities are things that happened. They are historical truth. And so for me, the importance of the Assembly resolution is that we have it on record for generations yet unborn that the chattel enslavement of Africans is the gravest crime against humanity. And so that single victory, we had been singing from different hymn sheets. We had been at the whole issue of reparations, but singing different orchestras, different symphonies. And so all that we achieved was to bring everybody together. And it was the cooperation with all of you, Sir Hilary, all of you, coming together. And once we started singing from the same hymn sheet, the world could not do anything but listen. And all of us, Ablakwa and several other people who volunteered, crisscrossed this world. There were times I called my foreign minister, "Where are you?" "Oh, I'm in Kazakhstan." I said, "What are you doing in Kazakhstan?" He said, "So the UN resolution." I left him in Korea. The next thing I heard, he was in some out-of-the-way country and I asked him, I said, "What are you doing there?" He said, "We hit that historic milestone." I believe that it serves as a platform for us to move that dialogue forward. And like we always say, it's not just about financial compensation. It's about acknowledging, it's about expressing regret. It's about healing. It's about addressing the consequences of what slavery and colonialism did to our countries. It's about addressing those enduring consequences and changing the global order so that it gives us a fighting chance to create a better life for our people. And so I'm happy to have come to Jamaica. We all know the relationships that have existed between Ghana and Jamaica. Indeed, our first president of blessed memory, this whole Pan-African movement started. Marcus Garvey was a larger-than-life character in the whole Pan-African movement. And many of the leaders who eventually fought for independence took inspiration from him, because his cardinal vision was that it was time to end colonialism, and that it is Africans that will lead that battle to end colonialism. And indeed, that is what it was. Nobody was going to fight for independence for us. It had to take we ourselves to do the fight for independence. People were thrown in jail, and others were beaten, others were killed. Several of our veteran soldiers who had gone to the World War and just coming to demand their pension were shot in cold blood. And that is one of the events that triggered the rebellion in Ghana. And of course, after Ghana, it's spread like wildfire across the rest. And that is why the relationships between us and visits like this are important. Because the battle that confronts us now is not the battle for liberation. We're independent anyway. The battle that confronts us is how we can cooperate to increase our economic development, create prosperity for our people. And so the battle now is the battle for economic emancipation. And I'm happy that I had the opportunity to visit Jamaica for the first time, the land of Marcus Garvey, but also the land of the prophet Bob Marley, who is one of my favorite artists. Indeed, we grew up on Bob Marley's music. And if we had a band, I probably would sing a few of his tunes here, but his songs inspire us, and especially the one that asks us to slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds.
That's just a portion of the speech delivered by Ghana's President, John Mahama, and so we will share more from his presentation at another time. But it reminds us as to why these conversations are so important at this time. Economic reparations is what he's asking for, and it doesn't necessarily have to come in cash. It comes in so many other developmental needs that our people need to have filled as well. And so the conversation will continue on this. Mornin Barbados takes a break here. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV-Cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good, your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world. Your playlist, your station, 98.1 The One.
open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Some ask, what makes Barbados?
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
26 minutes after 6 o'clock. Now, Barbados has such a powerful team heading out to the 30th Goodwill Swimming Championships in Trinidad and Tobago. And we've been meeting a number of them, and they're so fun, I think, but they're so fast at what they do as well, and they're so good. And so we want to raise the bar of Barbados. We want to give them our fullest support as they go out to represent us as Team Barbados in Trinidad and Tobago very shortly. As a matter of fact, they're leaving next week, this day next week. And so I'm joined this morning by the assistant coach in Akila Lashley. Good morning to Akila.
Morning.
Good to have you. Next there's Shayla Burgess. Shayla, fast and fit and ready and excited and all those things, right?
Yes, please.
I am telling you. Haley Aline is back with us. Haley, good to see you again. How are you doing?
I'm good, you?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. And Mr. Tosh, how you doing, brother?
Doing very good.
Good. Tosh Aline is his name. Tosh, it's good to have you as well.
Thank
and so, Miss Akila, let's talk a little bit about preparation. You're the coach. And
Yes,
so,
please.
therefore, are you settled in your mind that we've done enough?
Yes. My girls and my boys are ready. As I was saying, my children, we've done a lot of work. They are very excited to show all of their development. And I think this is the opportunity for them to have fun while trying to be the best versions of themselves.
Indeed. So you've spent a lot of time leading up to now.
Yes, please. I am very fortunate to get to spend time with them in and out the pool, and I call myself a mother hen, so I get to spend a lot of time with the kids.
You brood a lot. And-
Yeah.
But that's what you're going to do as well. I want that to be said for the parents. And when
Yeah.
you go to Trinidad, that's exactly what you're doing. You will be there for them.
Of course.
And they can
of
be
course.
assured they're okay.
Of course. They know that I have their best interests at heart. And I'm the fun one, so I try to keep it, fun.
Does that Haley say yes?
Yes. I am the fun one.
You keep it fun.
Yeah, I love the children. It's all about the children. So once they are having a good time, I always say is discipline with fun. So once they understand, you are going to perform better once you're having fun.
You're quite right.
Because we're at the development stage, you shouldn't be under any pressure. So I want them to have fun.
And so, therefore, when you look among the team, there's 37 athletes who are going
Yes.
to swim, and then the officials as well.
Yes.
There's some stand-up performers. I don't want to call them by name or anything. Are you confident that we do have a lot of medal potential in this team?
All of them.
Each of them?
Every single one. Every single one. And I think they're so excited to show the work they have put in. And with the trials, most of them did really well. And they're ready. They are ready.
So how many days a week are you with them, generally getting them ready mentally and otherwise?
We only got, it depends, because with the under the 9 to 10s and unders, I would have got less time. But some of them I would have spent a lot of Sundays with them with something called the Emerging Athletes Program. So I would have got to spend every other Sunday with some of them, and some of them I only got to spend a couple Saturdays with them.
Barbados is a swimming powerhouse. Let's talk a little bit
Agreed,
about that,
yes.
because, we think Bahamas is all it. Nah, we have some very powerful swimmers here as well. So let's talk a little bit about, because you're talking about spending Sundays with the emerging
Yes.
athletes.
Yeah.
In terms of the path towards becoming world class, what's that path generally in Barbados for swimmers?
That's why I made sure to emphasize fun, because once we want longevity, it is always, we want them to understand we are going to develop, have fun, but then we become elite as we get a little older. So this is the pathway to Carifta, and then the bigger games like Commonwealth, CSC, all the ones that are going on now. So this is exposure for them to see I have the potential to be a Carifta swimmer and go beyond that.
So the potential is deep from what you see, because you're dealing with
Yes.
some very, very young ones to the older ones as well.
I see the potential in all of them, and I think what is really notable about this as well is that the exposure. You get to see, come out the bubble of Barbados and see, I can do it as well.
Team Barbados is, we've always performed well.
Yes.
We know we have some other swimmers across the region as well who we want to defeat like crazy.
Yes.
Bahamas is a powerhouse, we are told.
Yeah.
Jamaica, Trinidad, and Barbados somewhere after that. let's look at the plan for Team Barbados this time around in terms of moving into being the overall winners.
Well, when it comes to overall winners, I always say we tend to look at the medal count, but my motto is beat the clock. Once we beat the clock, and anybody that has been to any swim meet in Barbados would know, you can hear Coach Akila in the background. Beat the clock. You see everybody.
What does she say?
Beat the clock. On the waters, beat the clock. So that is always my stance.
Fast times.
On the waters.
So I always try to emphasize be the best version of yourself. Once you are the best version of yourself, we have accomplished everything we need to accomplish.
I like your method.
Thank you.
I like your method indeed. So it feels empowering. It feels as if we've really spent time developing these youngsters to really be their best selves.
Best versions
all
of
the time.
themselves.
And I know it takes not just time, but it takes money as well to get this team
Agreed.
to Trinidad and to get this team prepared every time. So let's talk a little bit about what the Barbados Amateur Swimming Association is doing to get yourselves there and to be comfortable.
What we're doing, we are having tomorrow, we're having a fundraiser at the pool, and we're inviting everybody to come out. The gates open at 6, it starts at 7. We're having a movie night, it's $20, and all the kids will be there. You'll get to meet everybody. I will be there to watch it go. I love animations. You don't get hear me say that, but you can know Coach Akila in the house, and I always make sure we have a good time. So we really want people to come support, because swimming is a sport that, like, one tech suit could cost $300. Just the wear to the attire. So, and you cannot wear any in every swimsuit as well. So we need to make sure we understand we need the support, and I want everybody to come out tomorrow and have fun with us and get to meet all these special children.
Yeah, they're really special. And if you look at your screen, everybody, it is the Splash Cinema Movies Under the Stars, where the feature movie tomorrow is going to be GOAT, greatest of all time. I'm taking it. But it's a wonderful little story that tells about determination to be the best. And so when you sit tomorrow as a community, we all sit as family and as a community of people, we're giving support to these youngsters who are going off to represent us at the upcoming Goodwill Games. So $20, you can go buy your ticket today, as a matter of fact, because the box office is already open at the Aquatic Center.
There's the pool, the office at the pool, you'll be able to purchase,
At the Aquatic Center, it's just $20, nothing it costs you. $20 tomorrow, but your investment into the future and the success of Barbados young swimmers is valuable, and we want you to really consider being there. So come with your cushions, come with your blankets, come with your folding chairs, come sit on the bleachers. I plan to sit with my feet in the pool because I want to touch that cold water, right, Sheila?
Yes, please.
Where you swim, where you live practically. And so we want you to come and watch this movie together. It's going to be quite a fun evening to help as part of the team's relaxation. And the more of us who turn up tomorrow, the more relaxed they get, the more comfortable they get, and not be all pressured and tense. So your support tomorrow is going to be so important. But your $20 gets you in, but there are food and drinks and all those little snacks on sale,
Yes,
right?
popcorn, you'll be able to have.
It's a movie.
Yes, please. So it'll be the usual movie experience. So we'll be having a vibe. Always a vibe.
It's going to be a vibe tomorrow. It's tomorrow night. It's tomorrow night. So if you leave work around 5:30 or so, you think you'll get home in time to change and come back, okay. If you don't think you'll get home in time to change and come back, come straight to the Aquatic Center for 7 at 6 o'clock. The doors will open. The movie starts at 7. It's featuring GOAT. It's an award-winning film about determination, how young people can learn from this and be as determined as possible as well. $20. You can buy your ticket today to secure your space. You can buy your ticket today and give to someone if you can't make it as well, because that contribution is what we want you to make indeed. So the Aquatic Center, the office there, will be happy to respond to your request. So come. We have space for everyone indeed. And so that's tomorrow night. Sheila, next week Friday, however, Thursday or so, you're off to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, please.
You are going to swim for Barbados. Are you really fast and really good? Are you watching your times and watching the clock?
Yes, please.
So talk to me about your events.
Well, I have to beat my time by a 43. No, a 44 to get to 43.
You have to move to shorten your time to 43. And where are you now? You're still at 44?
Yes, please.
44 and a little bit, right?
No, it's 34.
You already...
34 to get a 33.
Oh, you're from 34 to 33. And you're inching closer and closer. Seconds are being ticked off in milliseconds.
Milliseconds and seconds.
So what are your events?
Freestyle, 50 freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, and
All these strokes.
all the strokes.
Oh.
Are you really good at that?
Yes, please.
How many years have you been swimming?
5.
5 years now?
Yes, please.
You know I could do none of that. None of that. You make it sound so easy to do. Is it really that easy to do? How much time do you spend in the pool generally? A whole day, half a day? You do?
Alright. 2 hours.
2 hours a day for 6 days or so?
Yes, please.
You love it that much? For 5 years you've never been swimming. How old are you now? Half your life you've been swimming. Right? You're 10.
No, 9. This year.
Half your life you've been swimming indeed. And so there you are, because now you become a pro, almost a pro. Do you have a
please.
favorite swimmer in the world?
I would say myself.
Yourself.
Nice.
You believe in yourself. Working with Coach Akila, talk to me a little bit about that. Because she tells you to
Don't breathe every stroke.
don't breathe on the stroke.
Every stroke.
Don't breathe every stroke. You have to hold your breath, and so then you have to breathe how many times? At what point?
Like 5.
5 strokes and breathe. 5 strokes, breathe. And to breathe, you have to bring your head up above the water, right?
Yes, please.
You can't breathe underneath. You would drown. And so 5 and breathe. 5 and breathe. And so you've been doing this now for the last Kila and your other coaches and getting yourself ready. What are you aiming for at the Goodwill Games? 34? 33?
Trying to beat my time.
And get a medal.
Yes,
And
please.
for sure get a medal. Is this your first time?
Yes.
Really? So what have the others been telling you about the Goodwill Games? What to expect?
Just try to get first.
Try to get first. If you get first, nobody can beat you from there.
No.
Not a soul can beat you from there. Indeed. And so with all of these strokes that you're doing, are you in any of the medleys as well, the relays? You in
Yes,
those two
please.
as well? And you've been practicing a lot with your teammates?
Yes, please.
And you guys are gelling well?
I would say so.
I would say so too. I'm looking forward to exciting things from you. Who's going with you? Mommy, daddy, uncle, aunt?
My grand.
Oh, nice.
Like all my family.
Almost the whole family going to
Yes, please.
tickets booked already?
Yes,
Your
please.
passport is in order? Trip ever?
No.
Oh, you've been somewhere before? Where did you go?
I went to Canada. I went for swim trips.
All swimming trips. You really take this thing
Only
seriously.
Only one vacation.
You take this swimming quite seriously.
Yes, please.
Is your intention to be a professional swimmer?
Yeah, and a coach.
And a coach.
Ah.
Oh, you like to hear. Look at that high fives. If you're coaching, based upon what you now know, what would you say to your swimmers?
Just try your best.
And say what
And
does
beat your
the coach
time.
say?
I do underwaters.
Beat your time and don't breathe every stroke.
Yes, please.
I love it indeed. So you are ready, girl. I like it. Sheila is one. When we come back, we'll meet the Alines. They're not brother and sister, but they're heading off to represent Barbados as well. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back to meet more in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. and together we will travel the world.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
I'm having too much fun with these young people indeed. These are some of our emerging leaders, people. These are some young people who we actually enjoy. And it's Thursday, so we like to really big up the young people on a Thursday on Morning Barbados. Haley Aline is one of those who's a part of the Barbados swim team that's heading out to Trinidad and Tobago for the Goodwill Games. Haley, good morning.
Mornings.
Which fish is it that you like?
Flying fish.
Here's your brother. But it's so expensive today. Can you treat to flying fish? Have you ever cooked flying fish or anything?
Maybe like 5 times, but it's really expensive.
Yeah, it's really expensive. So I could eat some flying fish right now. If you get
But
any,
I
just
eat saltfish a lot.
Me too.
I had rice and saltfish.
Me, I eat that too. So we seem to like the same thing, right? Except I can't swim.
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit about you and your preparation for this game coming up.
It's been really difficult for me for preparing, but I've been trying really hard and been going training every day.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on my dives because not everybody knows, but I really hate doing dives.
I'm listening.
It's one of those things that a lot of your event is based off from your dive. If your dive is bad, then it takes a lot of effort to catch back up. And my dives are somewhat okay.
Somewhat okay?
Yeah,
So
on my good days.
On your good days, they're somewhat okay. So between now and next week, you're working on your dive.
Yeah.
How to jump into the pool.
How to push forward. Because
and
I
then
can
push.
jump in the pool.
It's just
not going to be
jump
far.
and push forward.
It's going to just go back
Sink.
down. I won't be far.
And so far, in working on that, are you feeling progress?
Yeah, the dives got better. I've gotten pretty further now.
Mm-hmm.
Like yesterday I was practicing dives and I got a lot further when I shoot out more than when I usually do.
Nice, nice.
So-
So you're on your way to victory.
Yes.
Indeed. What are your events?
My events are 50 free, possibly 50 breasts, 50 fly, 100 fly, 100 free, 100 back, 200 yam, 200 free.
I counted 8. You done a lot of free. But nonetheless, that's what you like to do. And so how many years have you been swimming now? Half your life again.
More than half, actually.
Okay.
11, 12 years.
Wow. And you are?
15.
More than half your life indeed. You've been in the water. So you're pretty much a water baby.
Yeah.
And so along the way, what kinds of success have you reaped? Dives aside.
Yeah. Okay, aside from my dives, I've gone Goa before in 2023, and I was the 200 IM and 200 freestyle champion. Those are my biggest achievements,
Yes.
and I really love 200 IM. At our regular competitions, I do really well. It's really tough out there though, because a lot of the swimmers are like character swimmers, and they encourage me to go further, like push harder out in the pool, give me tips when we're in the water, like, okay, Haley, try to like streamline a little tighter. So it's tough, but it's also really, really like warm and competitive out there at the same time.
So knowing that you're already champion, you know, there are people who are watching you now to say, hey, we got to watch for this girl from Barbados named Haley. And so does that bother you mentally?
Actually, no, it doesn't. I like when I have like someone else who wants to beat me.
You love competition.
It means that at the race, it's going to be a lot harder to keep my spot. And I find that doing that makes my times go a lot faster than if there was no one giving me a competition.
I understand you completely. I'm the same way. I'm driven. We are two alike. We are two alike. I'm driven in the same way. Oh, you think you can beat me? Okay, cool, let's go. And therefore you do much better than you perhaps would have had you not had that kind of competition.
Yeah, definitely.
And so what do you think is your pet event that you know for sure, Haley, that you will do well in?
200 m.
That's many turns.
Yeah.
Because it's a short course. Lots of turns.
200 m is my event. It's always the event that I seem to be the best at,
Right.
push up the hardest.
Right.
And also the event that a lot of people be like, yo, Your breaststroke? I thought you said you were bad at it. Strokes.
Yes.
And the amount of breath you have to control your breath, you have to check on the waters, try not to get the cue back to back. Touching the turns, flip turns, is just thrilling.
All of that strategy you have to think of all the time. But I mean, after time, it gets like
After a
nothing.
while, it's just like second nature.
Yeah,
There's like
yeah.
certain things, like when you swim after a while, that just come naturally. Like underwaters, kicking, breathing, it comes naturally after a few months.
To a non-swimmer, it sounds like so much to think of. But you're a pretty professional, and you're doing very, very well, Haley. Well done.
Thank you.
Peter, sorry, Tosh. I was teasing him before the show started about your name, and you said you're named after Peter Tosh.
Yep.
Because I was like, wow, how ironic could that possibly be? So talk to me a little bit about your preparation for the Goodwill Games now.
All right, so I haven't been going every day. I've been going, my feet slapping into the water after my hands reach the water. So I need to work on that and my underwaters because that's my weak point when I'm swimming, you know. My swim is my strong point, but I need to work on the dive, the underwaters, and the turn.
So underwater, what do you think? What are you working on under the water?
So I need to work on getting my dolphin kick more powerful and explosive, so I can have, you know, momentum building up to the race.
So what do you do to strengthen your dolphin kick?
Usually you do core work because it comes from the hips, you know.
Whoa, all of that mechanic work you have to do, and so you think you're ready for this? How many events are you swimming in?
I think I'm doing 6 events.
6. And staying motivated is something that comes at nothing to between your events. You just sit with your headphones on.
Race get in the mindset, you know.
Based on your times so far, watch the clock. How confident are you that you will medal at least?
I feel like if I push hard, I can medal in 53 because even though I'm ranked 10th, from 10th to 3rd is 28. We're all in the same time range. So I feel like if I push hard, I can get a medal.
I like your strategy. The heads are in the right spaces, Barbados. This is Team Barbados going off to the Goodwill Swimming Championships in Trinidad and Tobago. And thanks to you, Coach. Thanks to you, you've placed their heads in the right spot for success. I know it isn't easy. I know it has not been easy, but I feel already, based upon how they're responding, that they understand the task at hand.
I must say that we in Barbados have been blessed with some very good children. So it has been, I did Goodwill last year as well. And I must say, the swimming is easier. It makes it much easier. And they were good. Well, Tosh and Haley and Sheila, I got to spend a lot of time with majority of them, and I'm very encouraged and eager to be in Trinidad.
We're ready with you. We're ready with you. We are ready with you. Barbados is ready for this.
You can hear beat the clock on the water.
You got that right.
Hear it
Even under the water, you're going to hear beat the clock, beat the clock. All of that will come through. But tomorrow night, folks, tomorrow night at the Aquatic Center, we are having the movies Under the Stars. We want you to come and watch with us. $20 gets you in. And once you're in, you buy your popcorn, buy your drinks, buy your refreshment, and watch the movie GOAT. It's a fundraiser by the Barbados Amateur Swimming Association, and we would love you to be there. Tickets are available at the door. You can pay at the door, yes, or you can get your ticket right now from today. Right now at the Aquatic Center. The office will be there from 8 o'clock, open.
Yes, please.
From about 8 o'clock, you go get your ticket, and for sure, go up. Bring the children. Let them to the upcoming 30th Goodwill Swimming Championships in Trinidad and Tobago, starting on the 14th, which is next week. And we want them to have a really good start indeed. Yeah, your dive and your starts, we're giving you by your support in this activity. So thank each of you, Akila, Sheila, Haley, and Tosh. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. You're welcome. Morning Barbados is right back right after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world. Your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
Books open.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Get ready now for the world premiere of a documentary provided and produced by our summer intern, Omari Watson. You met him. He sat here with me twice. And so we challenged him to do some work. But he told us that he already had a documentary. And so, get ready for this one. Let's take a look at what he discovered about the struggles of young entrepreneurs.
After work, you could get some $2 up, $3, $4, how much you waste. Yeah, I have the food cheap and sweet.
This is cold drinks here, we're thirsty, we're drinking.
In Barbados, the labor force is made up of public, private, and self-employed workers. Today, more young people are choosing to create their own opportunities, driven by ambition, necessity, and the challenges of a tough job market. For many, entrepreneurship is no longer just a second option. It's a way to shape their future on their own terms.
From what I've learned through history is that Barbados was mainly a planter class society at the time. Everybody knows about our sugarcane production and also the Sea Island cotton. But there came a point where the Panama Canal was being built and Barbadians had the opportunity to go there to work. And from what I have learned through history is that saw an influx of cash coming into the island, with people returning home now have this cash and they want to do something with it. And at the time, since everything was planter class, they wanted to purchase land so that they could grow crops and stuff like that and be self-sufficient for themselves. But over time, you would have seen that slavery would have come to an end. We would have had free education, and you would have the more modern looking businesses that we see now that are more technologically driven, where you'll see people doing websites and stuff like that.
Every day, ordinary Barbadians are building something from the ground up. From small trades to service providers, entrepreneurship is a living, breathing reality. It's not just in theory or statistics. It's in the lives of those turning ambition into action.
In terms of the inspiration to start the business, it was always a goal of mine to start something that would have been successful. I got the idea from my father at that time, and I took the idea and morphed it into something that I thought would be successful or had a chance at being successful. We specialize in anything related to Barbados immigration, work permits, residency, and frankly anything to do with Barbadian immigration. We also do US visas, US visitors visas, Canadian ETAs, and UK ETAs. I would say friends and acquaintances alike. It has brought a lot of them out. I have expanded my network as well as a business, and like I mentioned before, friends as well. So that's what has benefited me so far.
In Barbados, I see a lot of, I would say, unintentional dog abuse. People don't see it as dog abuse, but keeping your dog locked up for hours or actually forever and basically their whole life can be very abusive in a way, because it's, or I may say neglect to be less harsh, because they need to be walked, they need to have their energy to first of, which is why a lot of them, that's one of the main drives for me to start this dog walking business, because they care about dogs, and I think that they should be cared just as much as humans, to be honest.
Needing a job and money. Coming out of the University of West Indies, there's not a lot of opportunities available for those in the sciences, biochemistry and chemistry. I would have searched quite a bit in order to get a job in my field, but that wasn't working. So the next thing was I wanted to be a massage therapist. I also tried to reach out to hotels and spas and everything in between, but once again, I never got any sort of responses, so thus better survive in touch with was born.
That we have faced so far, changes in personnel versus the changes in regulations. So there are sometimes where you might submit an application and you know that generally these documents are accepted, and you may come across another officer that says, well, they want additional documents. So it causes a bit of back and forth with the client, something that we try to avoid.
Not being respected. There are a lot of people who don't see small business owners as people. So I would get calls at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 6 a.m. just to ask me a question. And mind you, this is a question that can easily be answered if you look at my policies, if you look at my booking site. What time do you open? It's all right there.
Their experiences reveal the everyday obstacles and decisions that come with starting and maintaining a business, showing just how much determination it takes to succeed.
The two major obstacles that I would mention, there's several obstacles, but the two major ones that they face is, the first is always access to finance. You have an idea, but you want to get the business started. How do you do that? Most people approach family first. Can mommy or daddy invest? Can uncle or auntie invest? Can grandma invest? So then they want to look at the banking institutions. And there's still a disconnect between the banking institutions and people with startup ideas. But then the next part was the cost of doing business. As the business grew, you couldn't operate out of the house anymore. You may start your business in your bedroom or whatever the case may be, but as you start to scale, say you're selling even juices, you may want more space to be able to, do you have the capacity to add on to the property that you're at to be able to give you that space, or you got rent? So no, rent is an expense.
Setbacks are a normal part of any entrepreneurial journey. What defines success is resilience, the ability to learn from mistakes, adapt when plans change, and keep moving forward despite doubt or fear.
A major setback has to be relocation. I've had to move my business quite a bit of times, but I'm gonna tell you about a situation. I left home a couple of years ago and I started working from my apartment. There were people that they don't mind coming to your apartment and being in that space for that you live in to work. However, there was this one lady. I accommodated her. Go ahead and come. You could come for a pedicure. She wanted to know if I would offer professional pedicures. I said, yeah, sure. She came into my space and immediately she was like, oh, you told me that you do professional pedicures. Like, what is this? I'm not paying for this. And that broke me a little bit inside. I bawled. When she left, I bawled. Like, tears were flowing on my face. As soon as I get like a little bit upset, like I just started to cry, and I cried in front of her. And I was like, okay, ma'am, like that's fine. My voice shaking and everything, like that's okay. And I had to go ahead and like, let her outside and everything. And she went and I bawled. I called my mommy. I was like, mommy, this woman disrespected me. Like, I felt so bad, but that hindered me to the point where emotionally, like, it took me a couple days to recover. It took me a couple, because who wants to come to somebody working from their apartment?
For many young entrepreneurs, each challenge becomes a lesson, showing that success isn't about never falling, it's about rising stronger every time.
Definitely seek advice from people. Don't tell everyone what you're going to do. That might be superstition. That might mess up what you want to do. You don't really want to tell everyone your goals, but research, see who's doing what you're doing already, see how you can do it differently, see how they started, look at other people's journeys, and definitely see if you could do something unique as well.
Funny enough, I have learned to relax a little bit more because of this journey. At the end of the day, something is going to go wrong and you're going to have to go with the flow. Maybe we'll see.
Entrepreneurship has taught me to keep going despite how circumstances may look, and to constantly go after your dreams in life.
Starting a business is about shaping a future, building independence, and contributing to society. Don't be afraid to take that first step.
Well done, Omari. Omari Watson, he did everything on his own there. He wrote it, he narrated it, he edited it, he directed it, everything it. And so that's our summer intern, Omari Watson, as he took a look at the struggles of young entrepreneurs. And we got a true sense of what they experience, young entrepreneurs, to not just start a business, but to maintain that business and cause it to grow as well. So well done, Omari, well done. We'll talk some more after the show. Morning Barbados takes a break here. We're coming back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad?
Morning, morning, morning. Good
It's news time now. The Senate has approved the Protection of Wages Bill legislation government says brings Barbados labour laws into the modern era and strengthens protection for workers. Government says that the bill replaces outdated legislation and reflects the realities of today's workplace. Leading the debate, Minister of Health Senator Lisa Cummins says the legislation prevents employers from recovering overpayment in a way that leaves workers unable to meet their financial obligations. Meanwhile, Independent Senator Ryan Walters welcomes the objectives of ensuring workers are paid on time, but argues that there are broader labour issues requiring urgent attention. He's calling for a review of this country's work permit regime and wants more programs for young people so that their skill sets can be better aligned to meet the job market. Registered nurses at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital are set to benefit from $100,000 in scholarships aimed at strengthening critical care nursing. The Olga Worrell Memorial Scholarship Trust made its first donation to the Nursing Services Department at the QAH during a ceremony in the hospital's boardroom. The fund will aid in continued financing of overseas training for nurses. Chief Executive Officer Neil Clark underscored the importance of the funding.
This is an area of significant importance to the hospital. Critically ill patients require highly trained nurses who can recognise deterioration, undertake advanced clinical assessment, respond quickly to changing conditions, and make sound decisions in complex and uncertain circumstances. Critical care nursing is not simply about operating specialist equipment. It requires clinical judgment, technical competence, confidence, compassion, and the ability to work effectively as part of a multidisciplinary team.
Mr. Clark outlined some of the key areas of focus in the postgraduate program of critical care nursing being done at the University of Birmingham.
The one-year program will strengthen their abilities in areas including organ failure, trauma, sepsis and infection, advanced patient assessment, human factors and the management of complex critical illnesses. Importantly, the program also provides a pathway for nurses who may later progress to master's level education or take responsibilities as mentors and trainees. The value of this investment therefore extends well beyond the nurses who receive the scholarships directly. Each trained nurse will bring enhanced skills back into the clinical environment, support their colleagues, strengthen multidisciplinary teams, and contribute to safer and more effective care for our patients.
Barbados' healthcare system has been boosted by a donation of 100 state-of-the-art digital stethoscopes. The advanced medical device that converts traditional body sound waves into electronic signals were donated by Barbadians by the American University of Barbados. The university's management handed over the devices to the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Minister of Health, Senator Lisa Cummins, says they'll be used to help push telemedicine in Barbados.
I think everyone has heard us talking about the need for us to be able to reduce the incidence of illness because of the failure to monitor or to know what your numbers are. So this is an important donation for us. And so quite frankly, when we have persons in our mobile clinics, in our communities, we have persons who are predisposed to certain types of illnesses, our medical professionals will be in a position to monitor them from where they are or to be able to receive information from them on their vital signs from where they are while they are en route to hospital or en route to another medical facility.
Meanwhile, the president of the American University of Barbados, Misam Ali Khan, says the donation is in keeping with the promise the university made to the Prime Minister, Mia Amal Motley.
When the elections were going on before that we were going to deliver these digital stethoscopes for the poor and needy, the needy people who are there on the outskirts, who are in the countryside, because we have seen it being used in India far and wide. And this is a commitment. Like we had already have a clinic which we are running from 2018 as a charity clinic. We charge, there's no money charged in that, and we are going to expand that clinic also for all the patients. We have been running that clinic from last, I think now 7-8 years. It is there in our campus in AUB.
Senior Vice President and Country Head of Massey Stores, Jared Wright, describes the opening of the new supermarket at Worthing as a culmination of a long and significant journey. Speaking ahead of the official opening scheduled for next week, he reflects on the milestones and challenges the company has endured over the way. He expresses a deep sense of pride and accomplishment in reaching this point, emphasizing the hard work and dedication that went into bringing the new store to life.
We first opened our doors in 1972. Here we are in a fantastic new operation. I just want to thank the staff for what they've done and really done an amazing job. I want to thank our customers. I know they've endured a lot with our older location. I know they've been loyal. They've been there with us through thick and thin. And they're here today to see an amazing, amazing experience. So I just want to say thank you.
President Operations Dion Clark Emptage said the new supermarket represents not only an expansion of Massey Store's presence, but also a commitment to serving the local community with quality products from local farmers and with exceptional service.
Barbados. You will see here in our produce areas, we have sections upon sections, which is just full of local produce done by local farmers. We are here not just to serve our customers, which is our priority, but it's also to ensure that we are making a boost to the local economy of Barbados and that this is priority for us.
A 21-year-old man has been remanded to prison after appearing in the Oistins Magistrates Court on murder and rape charges. Police says Shazan Daron Marshall of Parish Land Christchurch has been charged with the murder of Cameron Eiffel, allegedly committed on the 13th of July. He's also been charged by the Sex Crimes and Trafficking Unit with the rape of a minor, allegedly committed on the 12th of May. Marshall appeared before Magistrate Gail Scott, where he was not required to plead to the indictable offences. He was remanded to the Barbados Prison Service at Dodds. The rape matter has been transferred to the District B Magistrates Court and is set for September the 1st, while the murder charge was adjourned until the 2nd of September. To sports now, the West Indies have fallen to the bottom of the ICC World Test Championship standings again after suffering an 8-wicket defeat at Pakistan in the second and final test at Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad. Resuming their second innings on day 4 on 103 for 6, the Caribbean side folded at 117, losing the last 4 wickets for just 14 runs. Pakistan spinners took 8 of the wickets, with Sajid Khan claiming 4 for 32 and Ali Usman 4 for 39. Set a modest target of 75, Pakistan eased to 77 for 2 to seal victory, levelling the 2-match series 1-1 and climbing to 8th in the championship standings.
Highlights of
Well, that defeat places West Indies now in 9th and last place. Australia continue to lead the standings with South Africa 2nd, New Zealand 3rd. That's a look at news and sports until now. More news and sports coming up at 12 noon right here on TV8. It's now 15 minutes after 7. Morning Barbados is right back right after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
7 o'clock. At the beginning of the show, we shared with you a part of a presentation made by Ghana's president to Jamaica on August the 3rd, when they had a very special high-level reparations dialogue. His name is John Mahama, President John Mahama of Ghana. And so a part of it we shared. Let's share the other part so you get a full sense of what he delivered at that session. Take a look.
It's a great honor and privilege to be invited to this important dialogue at the University of the West Indies, Mona campus. Allow me at the outset to express my warm appreciation to the government and people of Jamaica and to the leadership of the University of the West Indies for convening this timely and significant dialogue on reparatory justice. The University of West Indies has for decades served as one of the world's most respected centers of scholarship and intellectual leadership on the history and legacies of the transatlantic enslavement of Africans, on colonialism, on racial injustice, and the quest for reparatory justice. Through your research, your advocacy, and public engagement, you have helped to shape global understanding of these issues and elevated the moral, legal, and developmental dimensions of the reparations discourse. As members of an extended historical family, the bonds between Africa and the Caribbean are profound and enduring. They were forged through one of the darkest chapters in human history, yet they've been sustained through extraordinary resilience, cultural creativity, and a common struggle for dignity, justice, freedom, and self-determination. Millions of Africans were violently taken away from their homes and communities and trafficked across oceans and subjected to a system of racialized chattel enslavement that reduced human beings into commodities. Entire societies were devastated, families were separated, cultures were disrupted, economic systems were distorted, human potential was systematically exploited in the service of imperial wealth accumulation. The transatlantic trafficking of enslaved Africans and the institution of racialized chattel enslavement were not accidental occurrences of history. They were organized systems of extraction, dehumanization, and racial domination, implemented over centuries and sustained by political, legal, financial, and commercial structures. The consequences of the transatlantic slave trade and racialized chattel enslavement of Africans did not end with emancipation. The inequalities created by slavery and colonialism continue to shape the patterns of wealth, opportunity, development, representation, and access across the global system. It's therefore important to underscore that the global discourse on reparations has reached the beyond simple acknowledgement of historical wrongs towards structured engagement on how their enduring consequences can be addressed. The central question before us is no longer whether historical injustices occurred. History has already rendered that verdict in the UN General Assembly resolution. The question now is how those injustices and their continuing effects should be addressed in a meaningful, sustainable, and forward-looking manner. Reparatory justice is not just about revisiting the past in isolation. It's about addressing the continuing consequences of that past. It is about correcting structural imbalances that continue to influence contemporary inequalities. It's about truth-telling. It's about healing. It's about taking accountability. It's about restoration of dignity. In Assembly earlier this year, reparations involve not only financial compensation, but also restitution, rehabilitation, guarantees of non-repetition, historical accountability, and the restoration of the dignity and rights of African peoples and people of African descent. They must also encompass educational opportunities, cultural cooperation, and the amplification of African and diaspora voices in global affairs. As the African Union champion on advancing the cause of justice and the payment of reparations to Africans, I've sought to work closely with fellow Africans, the Caribbean, and other leaders, regional institutions, scholars, and civil society to advance this cause with purpose and determination. Ghana is committed to promoting a coherent, unified, and practical transcontinental position on reparations. Legal scholars, researchers, development practitioners, representatives of the African diaspora, women's groups, youth groups, and civil society organizations for constructive dialogues on pathways towards justice, accountability, healing, reconciliation, and the restoration of dignity for peoples of African descent. Throughout this process, we have remained committed to ensuring that discussions on reparations are grounded on evidence, guided by principle, and directed towards actionable outcomes. Our objective is clear. The engagement on reparative justice must evolve from simple moral arguments alone towards structured international engagements supported by institutional, legal, diplomatic, economic, and financial mechanisms capable of delivering tangible results. A major breakthrough occurred on 25th March 2026 when the UN General Assembly adopted Resolution ARES/80/250 on the declaration of the trafficking of enslaved Africans and racialized chattel enslavement of Africans as the gravest crime against humanity. 123 member states supported the resolution. This landmark resolution represents a historic achievement. For the first time in the history of the United Nations, the General Assembly adopted a resolution dedicated exclusively to the trafficking of enslaved Africans and racialized chattel enslavement. The resolution affirmed what generations of African, Caribbean scholars and activists and descendants of enslaved people have long maintained, that the crimes of the trafficking of enslaved Africans and racialized chattel enslavement of Africans was the greatest violation ever committed against any part of humanity, and that their consequences continue to shape our world today. The adoption of this radical truth and its contemporary consequences. Recognizing that international recognition alone is insufficient, Ghana convened the high-level consultative conference on the next steps to the landmark UNGA resolution in Accra that took place from the 17th to the 19th of June. This conference brought together representatives of the 123 countries that supported the resolution, regional organizations, academia, civil society, youth, leaders from Africa, and the diaspora. The principal outcome was the adoption of the Next Steps Commitment on Reparatory Justice. The Next Steps Commitments provide a practical roadmap for advancing implementation of the resolution and strengthening international cooperation on reparatory justice. They seek to move the discussion beyond recognition towards coordinated action. The commitments call, among others, for strengthened international dialogue, historical truth-telling, restitution of cultural properties, legal and institutional reforms, enhanced research cooperation, financial and development initiatives, and the creation of durable frameworks for pursuing reparatory justice at national, regional, and global levels. Importantly, the conference reaffirmed that reparative justice must be pursued through constructive engagements, partnerships, evidence-based policymaking, and respect for international law. One of the lessons of history is that transformative changes require institutions. Good intentions alone are not sufficient. And so for this reason, Ghana is supporting the establishment of institutional mechanisms capable of sustaining the momentum, coordinating research, informing policy, supporting diplomacy, and strengthening legal engagements on reparatory justice. The next step commitments welcome the establishment of a high-level global advisory council on reparatory justice and 2 global expert panels, one on cultural restitution and the other for legal experts on reparatory justice. These are all designed to deepen work on historical research, cultural restitution, legal strategy, policy development, and international cooperation. Our goal is to ensure that rigorous scholarship, credible evidence, strong institutions, and effective multilateral engagement support the reparations agenda. No discussion of reparative justice can occur without acknowledging the extraordinary leadership of the Caribbean. For decades, Caribbean governments, academic, civil society leaders, and advocacy organizations have remained at the forefront of this movement. The work of the CARICOM Reparations Commission and the CARICOM 10-point plan have provided intellectual clarity, strategic direction, and a principled framework for advancing discourse internationally. I wish to commend Professor Sir Hilary Beckles and all those whose scholarship and advocacy have helped shape contemporary thinking on reparatory justice. Africa recognizes and values your leadership. Today, the convergence of African and Caribbean perspectives presents a historic opportunity to us. Together, we can build a unified and credible global position based on our shared history, our shared values, and our shared aspirations. African-Caribbean collaboration must therefore continue to expand across the following fronts. 1, coordinated advocacy in multilateral institutions. 2, joint historical and legal research. 3, academic exchange and knowledge production. 4, cultural cooperation and heritage restoration. 5, diplomatic engagement. 6, youth engagement and civic movement mobilization. And 7, development partnerships rooted in mutual respect and shared prosperity. Strengthening our partnership will enhance visibility, legitimacy, influence, and momentum for reparatory justice worldwide. The expectation of Africans and people of African descent continue to grow. Across Africa, the Caribbean, Americas, Europe, and beyond, there's an increasing call for action, accountability, and measurable progress. Our responsibility is therefore clear. We must translate dialogue into concrete outcomes. We must develop credible implementation mechanisms, explore sustainable financing approaches, and strengthen legal and institutional frameworks. And we must ensure that engagement remains constructive, practical, and inclusive. Meeting these expectations will require political will, sustained commitment, intellectual leadership, and collective resolve. History cannot be undone, but its consequences can be addressed. The injuries of the past cannot be erased, but justice can help to heal them. And through deliberate, coordinated, principled action, we can help create conditions for a more equitable future. As I conclude, permit me once again to commend the University of West Indies for convening this interaction. Let us continue to deepen our conversations. Let us strengthen the partnership between government, academia, civil society, and the African diaspora. And let us build upon the foundations laid by generations who refuse to allow truth to be forgotten. And let us approach the future with confidence and determination. I firmly believe that with unity of purpose, clarity of vision, and sustained international cooperation, meaningful progress on reparative justice can be achieved for present and future generations. I thank you for your kind attention.
Ghana's President Mahama at a very special high-level reparations dialogue in Jamaica. Morning Barbados breaks here. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world, your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
We get to hear now about the upcoming Goodwill Annual Goodwill Triangular Domino Tournament, and it goes from the 8th of August to the 16th or thereabouts. And so to tell us a whole lot more about what one can expect and who's a part of this tournament is Charles Lovell of the BUT Cavaliers Travelers Dominoes, and with him is Leota Solomon of the Ghana In Time Domino Club. Good morning, both of you.
Good morning.
Some background to this Goodwill Triangular Tournament. Charles, talk to me a little bit about when it started and how long it's been going now.
All right. Good morning again to everybody. The Goodwill series started in 2000. That is when I met this young girl called Leota Solomon. I met her before that. I knew her from since 1993 when Barbados carried a large team to Guyana. I was captain then. So we got together in 1999. We had a conversation about having this tournament together. When it first started, it was just Leota and myself, Barbados, and the clubs, right? Then the third member joined, Everton Jacobs, and that's how we became the founding members of this triangular series. So we've been going since 2000. I only took a break in 2021 and 2022 during the COVID period. You've never missed a chance since then.
Dominoes, there's such a passion for dominoes, it's not funny. So this triangular tournament is between?
The three countries. 3 clubs.
So it's Barbados, Guyana,
Antigua,
and Antigua, the three. And so coming together, Barbados is hosting this year?
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Talk to me about the Guyana Club in time.
The Guyana Club is a club existed in Guyana. We're not interested in being on the national team, and that encouraged us to form the triangular tournament.
A tournament means there's a winner at the end of it all.
Yeah.
Has Ghana won any before?
Yes.
Has Ghana won the majority? Say no.
No.
Okay, I'd like to hear that part of it.
Yeah.
Did Barbados win the majority of it, Charles?
I believe so.
We are on a balance.
We are currently the defending champions.
We are the defending champions.
Yeah.
And so because we have such a following for the game of dominoes in Barbados, I suspect this is going to be huge coming up indeed. And so there's an opening. Talk to me how it's structured the whole period of time from the 8th to the 16th.
The tournament has a structure. There are five test matches.
Yeah.
Five, and this is three dominoes, three countries. The opening ceremony this time around, has been planned for St. Leonard's Boys, my school.
Yes.
Instead of a normal place. And then we play the first test match at the school itself, at the opening ceremony. That's to accommodate the regular domino season, the Sunday, which is called the 185 tournament. And all of us are involved in that. So we did have to accommodate that. Then the matches continue Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So there's a structure in place. There is a game especially for females. They're female tests too. We have a female game and a male game. They play the same day. Because for the triangular tournament, it's a combination. But there's a fixed female game and a fixed male game. And then we always accommodate our guests, regardless if we're Antigua, Barbados, or Guyana. That Sunday is always devoted for our social or get together where you get some camaraderie. That's compulsory because during the tournament, Liatha and I are no friends. And she looks cool, but she's a war lady.
Is she now? Okay.
But she's considered the mother of this tournament.
Wow.
The grandmother of this tournament is also in Guyana. Is not well and unable to come for this tournament. It was the mother of this tournament and the grandmother of this tournament.
Okay, so the 8th is the opening ceremony.
Yeah.
That's this coming weekend. Today is the 6th, tomorrow is Friday. On Saturday is the opening ceremony at St. Leonard's. What time does that begin?
5.
Is it open to everyone, all domino lovers?
Yes. The reason why we call beauty travelers is to accommodate everybody.
Okay.
So beauty travelers made up of members from 5 or 6 different clubs. The same time as in Guyana, the same time as in Antigua. That's for longevity.
Yes. All right, so this Saturday, folks, we're going to the St. Leonard's in the auditorium.
Yeah.
And it's wide and spacious. You know, you've been there for several events indeed. So we want all of you who love dominoes, the game of dominoes, who are curious about the game of dominoes to come, enjoy the opening ceremony, and then enjoy the first test matches that are going to be on right there on that day.
Also want to say thank you to the beauty, as a beauty trade union, because they are responsible for us.
Yeah.
We're under their umbrella. So I have a beauty cavaliers team and also the beauty travelers club. All to under their name, because it is Travelers Club to embrace others.
Yes,
as I said, there are 5 or 6 other persons from other clubs that make up the Travelers.
In Time Dominoes Club, how many members have you brought to Barbados to lose? To check it, Charles. To lose again.
No, we wouldn't lose this chance.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a surprise package.
Oh.
Yeah, we bought 17 players.
17?
Yeah.
17 of your best players.
Yeah.
To go up against 17 more of the best of Barbados and Antigua as well. And so, in terms of getting ready and selecting, how difficult is that? Because Ghana is a vast country.
Well, we meet on every Sunday. We have our regular domino games, and we played among different clubs within the country. And somebody may ask, I would like to join you when you're traveling. Right, and that is how we make up the 17.
Wow. So they're here.
Out of the 17, 9 of them are regular club members.
Okay.
Belongs to the team.
Right. So 17 from Ghana are here. How large is our team?
We're about 25, but I say they're regular club members and others that join. So when we join, you look at 30-something persons and all.
Right, and Antigua's bringing its own contingent as
the
well.
The reason why they're not here, they're in Barbados yet.
Okay.
Their arrival is
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
All right, that's all right. They easily get accustomed to what we have here. And then, so there's a first test match on the opening ceremony.
Same
the
Saturday
8th,
opening ceremony.
And then there's a series of test
Series of
matches.
test matches.
Go along.
And are these events are free, or we can come and shop?
Yeah,
and they're
of
all
course.
being played where then? They're after Saturday.
After Saturday, go to Molly's in Flint Hall.
Flint Hall, St. George?
Molly's. No.
Where's Flint Hall?
Flint Hall, St. Michael.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. All the others.
Well, the other way, he don't live here. So we're going to Flint Hall and to watch the rest of the games and to be a part of it.
The Molly's Bar.
The Molly's Bar. And we want everyone to come, all domino lovers, all domino players, all members of the community generally, to give full support to this indeed. Because at the end of it, we determine a winner.
There's a point system. There's a point system. The structure we put in place since 2000, it has remained in place.
All right, and then once those points are tabulated, then we know who is the winner.
But we have a board doing the tallies every day, so you can see the board. And you know what is needed to win.
And strategize as to who are your best players to play next. Who sits at the board against Leota, because we got to win.
For the opening ceremony, we have the president of the Domino Association, the president of Beauty with the level, and a representative from the National Sports Council.
Okay.
All those who
This is going to be huge. This is going to be huge, Barbados. Of course, and you know, CBC Sports will be following what's going on. We want to win, Leota. We have to win. We can't lose in our own country. But nevertheless, and the tournament moves around, doesn't it?
Yeah, we were in Ghana last year. We won in Ghana last year. She didn't feel too pleased.
I'm sure. So she's come back for revenge.
And then next year is Antigua. So Antigua, Barbados, Ghana.
Okay.
Since 2000. And what the good thing about this system, we are not an association, we're just ordinary clubs. But we put a system in place to last this long.
Yes.
As an annual thing. The average person cannot produce an annual tournament like this.
That's right.
I must say the other people are copying us, I should say copy. The others now start their own little triangle thing.
Yes.
We got a Barbados group doing Barbados, Antigua, and Dominica. The other little things going on, but this has been in place. I put it in place. I thought about it.
Yeah, well done. For the last 27 or so years, they've been at this. And so for that, we have to show up at the St. Leonard's Boys School in the auditorium on Saturday. Begins at 5 in the afternoon for the opening ceremony, watch the first set of matches, and then get ready to go off to Flint Hall to see the rest of the matches.
So how serious we are about this tournament. We left Ghana last year in September. We have the tournament. We came back to Barbados. We started putting things in place for this tournament.
Well done. So it's planned. It's planned. All right. Thank you so very much indeed, Charles and Leota as well. And I hope the best team win. Thank you very much for joining us. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're back after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world, your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Joshua Harris is one of the young people who spoke at the folk concert recently held as part of our Day of National Significance. It was arranged by the young people and the speeches delivered by the young people. Joshua is the Prime Minister at the UWI Caribbean Parliamentary Assembly, and we want to hear what he had to say. Take a listen.
89 years ago, the apostle of Barbadian trade unionism, the Right Excellent Clement Osborne Payne, was removed from this island in the dark. He who had returned to our shores just 4 months prior held public meetings at this very location to heighten the political awareness of the working class, who were earning a mere 2 shillings per day. Our national hero, Clement Osborne Payne, schooled the masses on their need to agitate, to bargain, and to demand conditions, better conditions, for work and living for themselves and their children. In the short time that he was able to engage with the working class, this new consciousness emboldened our people to stand and fight for what they believed and wanted. Their fight began immediately upon learning of his secretive deportation with the revolt that we commemorate today, and continues with our sustained representation for better conditions. We honor the lives lost in the 1937 revolt and the sacrifices of those who were wounded, arrested, and lost loved ones so that we could enjoy better conditions today. And whilst the British government dispatched the Mornin Commission to investigate the causes of the 1937 and other riots throughout the region during that period, its findings were so damning that the report was suppressed for years in Barbados were a direct consequence of systemic neglect. Wages too low to sustain life, no trade union legislation, and no channel through which a worker could raise a grievance. From Payne's message and the empowering consciousness it evoked came trade unionism, universal adult suffrage, the Labour parties that we know in Barbadian politics today, the drive for self-governance that brought about our independence in 1966, and ultimately our transition to a republic in 2021. The heroes of 1937 and those who influenced them gave us the foundation for the modern Barbadian society. The question I pose to us today is, what are we building on that foundation? Has the shape of our republic done justice to the foundation to the firm foundation that they have laid? We must be the strict guardians of our heritage and the firm craftsmen of our fate. And significant work is yet to be done. According to World Bank reports, youth unemployment in Barbados currently stands at approximately 24%. That represents nearly 1 in 4 young people who are actively seeking work and finding none. And this rate exceeds the Caribbean and global averages. And beyond the unemployed are the underemployed. Graduates working in roles with no connection to their training, as our economy has unfortunately not yet created the space to utilize their skills. The consequence is emigration. Young Barbadians, qualified, motivated their country.
Joshua Harris, one of the young people who spoke on the Day of National Significance at Golden Square Freedom Park, again connecting 1937 to 1966 to 2021, the journey of Barbados. We'll break here. We're coming back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good, your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world, your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share?
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Oh, take me back to the Pick of the Crop finals last Friday. Take me back. It was so good indeed. Yesterday we played for you Kwan, who started the show. And of the first 9, he was number 1. And then number 9 in that first half before intermission was former Calypso monarch iWeb. He did Colors in B, and that caused people to leap to their feet as well. So take a look.
Welcome to Colors in B, the ultimate party, featuring Big Ray the DJ, Ray the artist, Ja Redis, Red Plastic Vibe, backed by the Red Boys Band, alongside Right Side of Red. This announcement sponsored by Redhead Records.
Ram bam 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 party. Life isn't always in black and white. Sometimes there is more than what meets the eye. Just look around. I'm sure you will see marine oceans and sunshine so good and Lord, with black people struggling daily. A green economy, but up in St. Lucie, look, you know the water still looking brown. That's why I penned this song, cause not once, but after 3 times it has to be said. Bajans have decided the way they want to be led. And if 92 love don't sink it into your head, Barbados' favorite color got to be red. When the black man bank account never in the black, but the white man lives in a purple patch and is red. We see it. Sing. Only when we see it. Colorful language is now how we live. Leaders even use it in front of the kids when it red, we see it. And life's man is red, we see it. Only red, we see it. All of the bloodshed, all of that is red. We red and ready in the air. Sing the thing for me. Then we going to have a red party, big red party. We go have a red party, hey. We going to have a red party, yeah. Tell me now, in BLP country, whoa. Some people just flatter to deceive. When they show you their true colors, believe. You know why? Blue, like who? Like who? Like Lashley and Tyra, the latest they sing. Look, readily jumping on the red wave. No more abusing me, they now in the choir. Oh, what a great turnaround. The lost decade has been found. But I'm strongly the yellow party in 22. After last election, she cussed all them black and the blue. Not a silver lining to bring them back from the dead. Even James Paul told Barbadians about red. At the ideas forums that they have, they are hosted by the red plastic bag. Man is red, we see it. Only red, we see it. The gun violence Violence got the country doomed, like the cricketers that does wear maroon. Man is red, we see it, only red we see it. Rasta government does just talk pretty. What the country needs is transparency, but it's red we see it, only red we see it. Even though he fled, on stims still painted red, but no Ralph can't starve nobody in the LP country. So let me party, we going to have a red party. We going to have a party. Red party. We go have a red party. Red party. Where? In the LP country. Sunday. In the country's kaleidoscope you will see changes in the orange economy. Although the announcer, he lost the fight, some crop over events get back the green light. Like party and sweet soca since Archer take over. And look, 200,000 gone to Mikey. Calypso final removed from the oval, but the next 100,000 belong to me. I'm going to beat them badly, cause the music that we hear from some people today, resurrecting songs like Stranger and Dingole, our high calypso standard would surely drop. If from the grave we let Shadow Wind pick up the crop. And look, let's say he ain't leaving, but we don't know. Plastic bag did sing that enough years ago, so it's red we see it, only red we see it. Crystal say that AI go win the crop. I agree, but just not this time around, cause it's red we see it, only red we see it. People want me sing about Jamal tonight, he in the bottom. They say down there is where he like, but it's red we see it, only red they see it. And that one AC going straight to the cemetery. To myself I go bury he in BLP. And then we going to have a red party. We going to have a party. We going to have a red party. Get red where? And we can sing like this, we can sing like this. Oh, when the road is called up here, Amadio, when the road is called for legends from the grave.
I am telling you, that was so electrifying indeed, and that concluded the first half of the Pick of the Crop final last Friday evening, indeed, before Kid Sight, or even before AC had a chance to perform, even Jamal Slocum. So it was really, really good. And so well done to you, Ian, as well. He came third overall, indeed. And so what a good time was had by all. That's it for today, everybody. We thank you so much for staying with us. And we hope that by the will of the Lord, we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up.
Good morning, Barbados, good morning.